is up with it, world? We are here. Day 2 of DCS Dallas. Getting into winners finals. Silver versus Ipsos. Gonna be a goat control mirror match. Got been a while since I've streamed one of those. Both their lists are interesting too. We're bound to see some sick action. Ibs starting us off here. Yes, main deck DD is silent. He's playing that over as a priest. I think. Pretty sure he is. Silver starting with a pot of greed. Good start to his day 2 so far. Don't look like he gets much after that though. Excuse me. Still waking up. Yeah, so Ib draws and has a lot to consider here. 2 back row. Which ones is he going to play into? Like for starters, he probably attacks before summoning anything else. If he's going to do that. Okay, so he's going to duo. Yeah, good. Does not hit a serpent. Yeah, she attacks. If I was silver, I would not use a trap here. I tend to disagree with this goat. I see it more often when this is a DD warrior lady instead of a DD assailant, but it's almost the exact same thing here. So you goat on the direct attack, saving yourself 1,700 life points at 8,000. And then you're committed. So you basically commit yourself. All right, I have to resolve my mana next turn. I have to get this Thousand Eyes off. If I don't, I'm gonna look like an idiot. And now, you know, Silver did that before it set anything. So there's not like he really needs a heavy for this to be a good play, and he needs like a really well played heavy that's set right there, and he's flipping it like this instant. Because like by default, this metamorphosis just it has no chance of resolving, and yeah, and that puts Silver in a really awkward position right now. He's got 4 real cards. It will be drawn to 6, and his first pair of Scapegoat and Morphosis are gone. Especially if he had a monster to set that he, for some reason, didn't set before. Yeah, I think I just disagree with that line. Maybe this is a flip monster that will change my mind, but I really don't think it is. I can't think of something that Silver plays that would change my mind. Oh, and Ib's going to get the Heavy Storm now, so this is kind of over. Well, maybe not. He didn't change his Scapegoat. Interesting. You know, you usually don't see that a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the f... Silver said 2 books? Yeah, so I see what he was going for there. But it looks like he's going to get punished for it. Not that the Mystic Swordsman was doing much for him. This is one of Silver's main board deck choices. I think it's really interesting. We might see it get a lot of action in this matchup and some later games. Although Ib's list is a little more aggressive than normal Go decks, with the inclusion of cards like DCS Assailant. Nothing too crazy though. Silver's coming back. Pot into Charity with Serpent. Or Faith for Pot. And he's got the Souk Lock. Let's go Silver, bringing it back. And he gets a delinquent duo. That's ridiculous. Although, I guess kind of his fault for not setting up premature there. Or wait, didn't Silver heavy anyways? Yeah, what the fuck? Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Serpent duo. Pretty good turn. So he clears the Faith, but I'm wondering how that survived a turn, actually. Because I got up and I came back, and then I saw Silver was only a fucking Faith. Now he's got 5 cards to Ib's 4 or 2. So like the advantage just completely flipped. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I agree with this meta here. It's the best way to keep getting use out of that Tsukiyomi. Ooh, better protection, boy! Set a back row pass. 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 You won't. Yeah, only 1 trap engrave, only 1 purple card? You're gonna set a stock red suit, bitch. Fuck that, his heavy's gone. Set another one. I know you have another spell card in your hand, Silver. Set that bitch. What? Silver, you suck. I was there nodding out to that in the top 19 of your deck. Clearly need to learn to draw better. So it's on point with these serpents. I'll see how the game's changed since 2017. This isn't Summer Silver anymore. Summer Silver forgets that serpent like 5 times in a row. And don't even get me started on Summer MMF. Summer MMF wouldn't have even noticed the serpent was like there. Like for the whole game. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those strange situations where Silver's play is telling you he doesn't have anything, but you can't really take his word for it. He's halfway into his deck. He has not used a single core threat yet. It'd be time for him to make something happen. He's not that cripplingly far behind, but he does have half as many cards as Silver. So with Silver getting back the Serpent, I feel like you do slam knock here if you draw it, right? Oh, he already used one, that's right. Damn. So he didn't set the Mirror Force first just in case if top deck Breaker. I guess it works out for him now because this is a better suit block to protect with Mirror Force than Thousand Eyes. You protect 1,000 eyes with a mirror force. What does it really do? Like you fill it with 1,000 eyes, but you can't do anything with it. Whereas this will actually get Silver to something that might help him kill, like a BLS or a Parshath. We will see. Excuse me. Okay. So he, if he does Tsukiyomi, BLS, is still not game. But if he has a ring, it is game. It's not call. Oh, strange use of a tribe. I feel like you didn't get that much value out of that premature. Oh, well, because Heavy's gone. So he, like, yeah. Heavy and MSD are both gone. See, okay, good push. It still doesn't even have a dark and a light, does it? Right? You fucked. Gotta scoop it up. We gotta go to him too, bruh. See, this is pre-Xarian syndrome. You get, you have a Magician of Faith engraved, and then your where your dark would be is just some weird fucking card like DD Assailant, or like an extra light like DD Warrior Lady. Oh, he's going for it. Okay, let's see. If Silver has to ring here, then he can BLS. But I don't think Silver will ring here. I think he'll just let it resolve and kill it next turn with Tsukiyomi. Do. Bitch, we should have set both books now, bitch. Oh god, Silver's such a cocksucker if that's a Magician of Faith, though. You still got one more. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else you can do to it, but I think you gotta attack. But, question is, how fucked are we? Alright. He only draws 2 cards now instead of 4. If you got back the charity, so. That's. We'll take that. Still feel like if I was him, I would scoop it up though. Just weird. What are you playing? You're playing 2 here. Near impossible to make a game push. 2 goes left in his deck. Oh, this is weird actually. 3 metas are gone. Oh yeah, and Silver's playing three goat main board, by the way. He's got 2 more, not just 1. So combine that with the fact that, yeah, like Snatch, BLS, 2 Parshath are not gone from Silver's deck, and Heavy Storm, MST, Premature Ring all are gone from Ib's deck. And there's like not much you can do to play around the Snatch there either, other than not use this MST here. I don't remember what that MST did, but I don't think it was important. Silver probably just goes, has the kill here. There's like a bunch of things. Should be for Parshath already, Jesus Christ. So BLS, Parshath, well no, he can't have Parshath, but BLS is definitely on his deck. And Ring certainly has to be in his deck as well. He still has not used it. Yeah, I'm not tripping. I feel like this charity is like the first thing that's gone Ib's way in this game since that Heavy Storm. He's actually gonna have 4 cards again. Whoa! Might be too little, too late though. 6,200 again. It's way too big for him to push through in 1 turn without access to Heavy and Prima. Oh yeah, okay. So his other discard is his Jinzo. This is the other change he makes from the standard detox list. This instead of a Parshath, this instead of a Zara Priest. Jinzo would be really nice here if they were still premature, and it still can be very nice if that's a Call the Haunted. However, if that's a Call the Haunted, and he has no other back row, pretty sure Silver's about to go for the game here. and Silver finally takes game 1 there. So, I would be talking about their sideboard, but I don't think either of them is going to decide anything for this matchup. Silver's side deck is like 15 out of 15 for the field, and its side deck is pretty. It's like standard. Wait, actually, I can pull it up in my browser. Yeah, so they're going into it, but oh, Ib's starting off that pot of greed this time. But yeah, like the main thing I could see him doing is he's doing the 2 Decoygees in his side. I think that's kind of archaic, if I'm being honest. But he's going first, so he might have brought those in favor of his DD Assailant and DD Warrior Lady. He's riding or dying with that Jinzo. There's no there's no Parsheth or Mobius on his side. yeah, and these creature swaps. I guess I decided to bring those into. I actually kind of disagree with that, particularly going first. But he also can be excused for that because he doesn't know that Silverdude is playing 3 copies of Scapegoat. Creature swapped for a morphing jar. It looks like he had 3 monsters in the end. Well, it will be happy to trade those for 5 new ones, but now he's looking at another crippling disadvantage to fight back from. Silver's like +5 here. Interesting. Let's see how it chooses to develop from here. This is merchant. He's got soup coming, and it's another. Okay, well, not exactly ideal. Still looking at 8,000 life points, so he can afford to do this for a few more turns, I suppose. All right, on the on loser side, we just had Yin Sun beat Marcus, by the way. So Yin Sun versus Chevalier in top 4. Also, I said losers finals. I meant to say losers semifinals. Obviously, the loser of this match will play in losers finals. Sorry, everyone. We had 2 unaffiliated players in here in top 4. Pretty cool. Oh, yes. Okay. Mystic Swords on level 2 as well. So I guess I was wrong. It did end up signing quite a bit. Creature swaps and Mystic Swordsman. Jesus, Soldier's going to town. Alright, Silver gonna get in 3,200 damage here. Pretty good. Real bad. Is that a 2-turn clock? I think he should be able to kill him next turn. I don't know though. Ring's already gone. The Suka's gonna go back in his hand. You could summon his side DD Warrior Lady. And that would be Xaxes. Oh, okay, shit. He's okay. So he's gonna do meta. Yeah, this is good. This is good because he gets meta for the Dark Balter. This Faith is face down. He can get Premature back and get the Air Knight back, and then this and this with the Parshath this game. through a Go token. Yeah. Okay. Good sequence by Silver. And if it doesn't have anything, this will wrap it up. Okay, Silver with the MST on Snatch Steal. Can you get through 4 Go tokens, is the question. I think this means Silver. Well, no. Yeah. Wait. No, I lied. Silver has to dig for something. But he can. It can be a BLS. Alright, good shit. Silver is moving on to Grand Finals winner side of this DCS. Stay tuned, everyone. I'm going to cut the stream for a second while we figure out the next round.